Good morning, everybody. How we doing? We are back for another day here at Cardlines Breaks and another chance at ripping some of the cardboard gold. I'm Jeff with Cardlines Breaks. I got Max with me again today, and we are going to MC you guys on a couple of football breaks and have some fun today. It's going to be kind of a quick one, a little Friday morning fun for you all. Hope you guys have had a great week so far, and let's see if we can polish it off with some kabooms and some downtowns. If we take a look at our schedule today, we do just have two breaks. Sadly, we got canceled on the hanger box for Prism. Apparently, eBay does not want us running hanger boxes as breaks anymore. So that one got canceled on us. So we're just running two breaks today. We're going to be doing 6 of those Kaboom calendars from 2025 here, going after those rookies and see if we can't knock down a Kaboom or two. And then we're going to dive into some more of those Donruss bundles with at least 5 downtowns today, those oversized ones. And maybe we get a regular size one as well. So 2 football breaks. It's going to be quick, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So grab yourself a beverage, top off your coffee, your tea, your water, and let's have some fun, guys. Thank you for joining us today. If you're watching us live, we appreciate you. Let's have some fun. Feel free, chat with us and play along in the hit counter, earn some free stuff. If you guys are watching this on replay later, I hope you've had a great day, and I hope this is a little bit of fun for you as you finish up your day. So here we go. Let's get our teams up, and we are going to, as I talk through the teams for break 897, our absolute, as you guys have come to see by now, with these big old bundles and calendars, they can get very difficult to open on camera because they're bigger than the camera view we have built. So I'm going to fumble through them, and I got Max is going to help me as well. We're going to open up all of them at once just so that there's less time you guys are dealing with us jumping around on camera. Once we get all those packs out, then I'm going to go through the absolutely fun task of ripping 6 times 24 packs as we go through it. So we'll talk a little bit about some things while I rip the packs, and then we will get ourselves into the cards. So as we get going today, and as Max is getting the other bundles out for me, I do want to say thank you to Adley J, rocking the Cardinals. We got Blake B with the Falcons. Adley's back with the Ravens. Brian with the Bills. Adley again with the Panthers. We got a little alternating Adley going on here right now. We got Matthew with the Bears. Robert with the Bengals. John's got the Browns. Brett has the Cowboys. We got Roberts with the Broncos and the Lions. Ashburn with the Packers. Brian the Texans. Brett with the Colts. Michael with the Jaguars. We got Dave with the Chiefs. Mark the Raiders. I'll tell you what, guys. My fingers right now do not want to work. It was colder than usual in our studio today, and my fingers are not working fast. Back here we had Mark the Raiders, Robert the Chargers, and the Rams. Ryan with the Dolphins, Robert the Vikings. We got Brian the Patriots, Kenneth with the Saints, Candy with the Giants, Gary with the Jets. We got Jonathan with the Eagles, David with the Steelers, Robert with the Niners, Aaron with the Seahawks, Robert J with the Buccaneers. We're going to take another run at those guys today, huh? We got Kyle with the Titans, and we have Kevin E with Washington. Oh, man, I got a pack hanging out there on us. Let's get back out. All right, so let's start. We've got 2 bundles here. It's a little bit messy. I'm going to start ripping them, and we'll go. So, guys, thank you so much for grabbing all of those spots. Again, sorry for the fumbling on camera as we go. Max is more organized than I am this morning. So there's the team list, and let's talk about the hit counter while we start ripping. So if you guys want to hang out with us today, there is no purchase necessary. to play along on our hit counter, whether you are in the breaks and you want to take a shot at some extra free stuff, whether you just stumbled across us and you want to hang out, or whether you've watched our breaks in the past and didn't get any spots today, all of that, you can play along on the hit counter. All you got to do is tell us in the chat, either eBay or YouTube, whichever chat you are watching us on, pop in there which of those 4 spots we are going to get the most cards of in this break, as well as the total of all 4 of those spots. So our spots today, I went with award candidates as of ESPN.com yesterday. So Drake May and Matthew Stafford are right now the highest odds for MVP according to the story that I looked at. So they're in there as 2 of our... We got Josh Allen and Caleb Williams, who are high notable mentions as possible MVP candidates. So they are in there. So we got 2 different quarterback pairings. Then we've got the Offensive Player of the Year candidates in Puka Nacua and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Receiver tandem there. And then we've got Shador and QJ. I thought I'd go with 2 rookies who have made a pretty good splash, and the Browns, who are always, and I'm going to jinx myself when I say this right now, guys, but the Browns almost always come out when we're ripping Absolute and Mosaic specifically. So I figured the Browns would give the hit counter a good run for their money. So again, now that I said that, we'll probably get skunked. John, I hope that's not the case for your sake. But you guys tell us, of those 4 tandems of players, who are we going to get the most cards of in this 6 calendar break? So you'll have till the halfway point, you'll have our first 3 calendars for you guys to update your predictions, and then what the total of all of those is going to be. So you might say Drake May and Matthew Stafford, and then you might say 27 or something like that. And if May and Stafford are who we get the most of, you will get a leprechaun assigned to you. And those leprechauns are going to race for you guys at the end of the day here, at the end of our breaks, not the day, but our breaks, for some free packs we got set aside. And if you get that total number within 1 in either direction, so if you guess 28, if it was 27, 28, or 29, you would get a leprechaun for that. So that is how you play along. Again, you do not have to be in the breaks to play along. If you are in the Donruss break, which is our second break of the day, and you want to play along, you're welcome to. Like I said, if you are not in the breaks, you're welcome to play along. The only thing that we would ask is if you're making a prediction and we haven't shipped to you before, we're going to need you to send us your address somehow so that if you do win something, we can send it to you. And one of the best ways to do that is to email us at info@cardlines.com or email me directly at jeff@cardlines.com. And I see some folks joining in and joining the chat. Thank you guys so much. Love it. Welcome in. Double trucks. Good. Danimals, how we doing, man? Saw your note yesterday. We're going to get to work on seeing if we can fill some of those gaps in for you on your Cubs. So I do have our first bundle ripped and ready to go, and I will spare you guys more ripping for now. I'll get to the next couple bundles later, but let's get into some packs. You guys make those predictions. Let's have a little fun. First calendar up. We're going to start with Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. So Dave S., you got the first card of the break. And then we're going to get one of the charged up right away with Amari and Hampton and Trey Harris for the Chargers. So Robert, nice one. TJ Sanders, rookie for the Bills. Here's Saquon Barkley. By storm, Emeka Egbuka. So Robert, your Buccaneers are going to answer the call early, at least here. We got an Emeka by storm on the board quickly. Congratulations, Robert J. I'm not sure what you do. You're having fun playing along on the hit counter. If May and Stafford and 28 come up, you're going to get some leprechauns, and I've got some free packs set aside. So those leprechauns are going to race for you. And hopefully you win one of those free packs. And the breaks we're doing today, we got the 2 football breaks. They were pre-sold auctions that closed last night. We are full. Thank you guys for that. But so we don't have any spots to sell live today. We're just ripping. Glad you're enjoying your day off, and hope you have a great day, whatever you're doing for your day off, besides hanging with us. There's Walter Nolan, rookie. Here's Joe Burrow. Christian Benford, draft diamonds. Arian Smith, rookie for the Jets. There's Baker Mayfield, Buccaneers coming up again. Alex Highsmith, draft diamonds. Malachi Starks, rookie for the Ravens. Got to make sure we didn't have any of those guys. We did not. There is Drake May. Here's our first one for the hit counter. And it's going to be May and Stafford getting on the board. There's a Drake May for the Patriots. Brian, congratulations. And we got a Cam Ward by Storm for the Titans. Kyle, congratulations. There is Cam Ward on the rookie by Storm, #1 draft pick for the Titans. I hope he has a better second year. I worry for his sake that the Titans just aren't ready for first-round quarterbacks. I worry they're going to waste him, and he's not going to end up doing anything. But I hope I'm wrong. There's Josh Connerly for the Commanders and Austin Eckler for the Commanders. We got a hog heaven of Joe Burrow for the Bengals. So Joe Burrow's come out a couple times already. Nick Emmanwori, rookie for Seattle. There's JSN. So Puka and JSN get on the hit counter now. And we got a patch, a holiday suit, rookie Quinn Ewers. Ryan, congratulations, taking over the starting job from Tua down in Miami. And we got a patch on the board early, hopefully out of 6 bundles. Hopefully we managed to get 5 or 6 hits as well. And of course, we want a Kaboom. Here's Nick Scorton for the Panthers. Alvin Kamara. Cam Scattaboo on the rookie by Storm for the Giants. Candy, congratulations. We will take all the Giants they'll give us. Couple Cams, Cam Ward and Cam Scattaboo on the board. Here is Makuba, rookie for the Eagles. Khalil Shakir. Introductions with Tyler Shuck and Jalen Milroe, quarterbacks for the Saints and the Seahawks. We will have to randomize that one off at the end of the break. Here's Jaden Higgins for Houston. And that looks like a Puka Nacua to me. So Puka and JSN go to 2 on the hit counter. Michael Williams, rookie wave for the 49ers. There's Jack Kaiser, rookie for the Jaguars. DK Metcalf, rookie wave, Jalen Royals. There's Jordan James, rookie for the Niners. Here's Hunter Henry. Hog Heaven, Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. Browns quarterback for you, John. Not the one we want to pull at this point. Torrey Horton, rookie for the Seahawks. Bryce Young, Rodriguez draft diamonds. There is Josh Simmons for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chris Olave. Here's a Travis Hunter, Hog Heaven for the Jaguars. Congratulations to Michael C. We got a Travis on the board. And there's a Quinchon for John. John, congratulations. We got a QJ on the board for the Browns. And him and Shador are going to get on the hit counter. We're up to 4 on the hit counter. Very early on here in the break. Tyrone Tracy, rookie wave, Riley Leonard for the Colts, and Martin, rookie for the Niners. There's Justin Fields, draft diamonds, Max Crosby. Will Howard, rookie for the Steelers. There's Jaden Daniels. By Storm, Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. Congrats, David H. Jadon Blue for the Cowboys. Xavier Leggett. How about a Patrick Mahomes, Hog Heaven for the Kansas City Chiefs? Dave, congrats. I'll tell you guys, for like the month of November and December, both months, I felt like I could not pull a Patrick Mahomes insert or anything. I'd get a few base cards here and there, but I couldn't pull Patrick Mahomes for anything. And something changed after the new year because I've started to pull a lot more Patrick Mahomes stuff. So that's always a good thing for whoever has the Chiefs. There's Membo for the Jets. Jerry Jeudy. And we got Giants Big Apple Ballers with Abdul Carter and Jackson Dart. So congratulations to the Giant Spot Candy. We got another one for you. Elijah Arroyo, rookie for the Seahawks. Zay Flowers. Luther Burden the third on the Hog Heaven for the Bears. Matthew G. Here's Jack Beck for the Raiders, rookie. Audric Esteem. Quinshawn on the rookie wave for the Browns. John. Congratulations. A second QJ right away. And him and Shador are going to go to 2. We got a 2-way tie in the lead now. And right behind that for the Jaguars, we got another Travis Hunter. So the pace we're going, we're going to have a lot of good top-loaded rookies coming out of here. We like that. There's Ray McLeod. Quinn Ewers on the bye storm for the Dolphins. Ryan, congrats. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Devon Chain. And here's another one with the rookie introductions, Jackson Dart and Isaac Tesla. So the Giants and Lions are going to be fighting this one out at the end of the break. There's Ty Felton, rookie for the Vikings. Trey Benson, rookie wave. Jack Beck for the Raiders. And Eric Iomanar for the Titans. So that is one of 6 camera. Let's try it a third time. Calendars. Not cameras, not candles, calendars. That is one of 6 calendars in. I'm going to go ahead now, just for logistics purposes, and I'm going to rip 2 bundles. So you guys have a little time here to run to the bathroom, or let me know in the chat what else you got going on. We got Ehord taking the day off today, which is awesome. Let me know what you guys got going. Let me know any plans you got for the weekend. I do say that this is a family-friendly show. So please, if you would not share it with your kids, don't share it with me on the chat. But let me know what you guys got going on. We are up in the Midwest, generally in the greater Milwaukee area in Wisconsin. Where are you watching us from, Ehor? Let us know in the chat. If you guys can see, I've got the hit counter up on the screen. You guys can see we got up to 5 in that first calendar. So we, right now, if we tracked napkin math style, you'd start to look at somewhere around 30 being an expectation. But you never know. With one of these calendars, we could get really hot with some of those guys. We didn't see any Josh Allen or Caleb Williams yet. The other day, it wasn't the calendars, but it was the Sam's Club bundles. The other day, I did 10 of those Walmart Sam's Club bundles. And I think we probably got about 20 Caleb Williams cards out of those. So you never know. We might get a calendar or 2 here where Caleb Williams cards are flying out of there. So him and Allen could still make a big run there. But after the first bundle, and again, how that's going to work is you guys will have through the 3rd calendar before you have to lock in your hit counter predictions. So you've got the one I'm opening now plus 1 more. I am going to go ahead and open both of those up just so then we have a bigger stack of cards to go through. The one challenge has always been, I've actually been a huge fan of ripping these calendars, but the one challenge, especially from the viewing experience for you guys, is that, it's the 24 packs of 3 cards. So for every calendar we do, that is 24 more packs that you guys have to kind of wait for us to rip open, and there's just no more efficient way to do it. We found, having Max over on the side opening those up for me was a huge help. Let him fumble with those last, and you guys could see on the overhead camera on that top left, we make sure though that it's always on that camera. You can see what we're doing. We're not taking anything off there, but that makes it a little bit faster. But then once we get these piles of packs out, there's just no way around the fact that we're going to be ripping packs for a while. While we rip the packs, also feel free, let us know. Oh, you're in Wisconsin too. Nice. Very, very nice. So we've got week 2 of the NFL playoffs. Who do you guys think? Who is going to come out of these playoffs? I don't think there were really any major surprises in the first weekend other than, the Packers were a favorite and they went down in the first half. They absolutely dominated Caleb and the Bears. They couldn't get anything going. The Bears were frustrated, yelling at each other. And then the universe decided the Packers didn't need to win that game, and everything that could go wrong for them went wrong, including poor calls by the officials, poor calls by the Packers coaches, poor plays by the offense and defense, and the Bears took advantage of that and ended up beating the Packers at home. So the Bears were, if I remember correctly, unless Monday night was different, the Bears were the only home team to hold serve over Wild Card Weekend, which was a surprise because the Packers were favored. And again, it looked going into the fourth quarter like there'd be no reason to think that the Packers would blow it again. But in, what was it, week 16, 17, they had like a 95% chance of winning, and they blew it. And then in the playoffs, I saw at one point with like 4 minutes left, they had a 98% chance of winning that game, and they still managed to just throw it in the garbage and let the Bears win. But that's what the Bears have been doing all year. So I think a lot of people in Chicago, or fans of Chicago, are probably like, yeah, we're good. We're going to keep going on. And no matter what they're down, they feel like they're going to come back. I would say that game should be evidence to me as though that the Bears are probably going to make an exit this weekend. But I don't know how many people. Sounds like a Cub game to you, exactly. So I don't know, but it really is tough because I think in the NFC, you've got all good teams, but everyone has a few weaknesses that could be exploited. I've always thought that the Eagles were a pretty good team, but they're done, right? So I don't know who's going to come out. The 49ers and the Seahawks just seem to keep getting stronger, which I didn't think this year at the start of the year that either of those teams were that good. But man, they are. And I feel like, to me, I feel like the 49ers are maybe a little more seasoned than the Seahawks. So maybe the 49ers have an edge there. So I could see maybe the 49ers making it all the way through. And then on the NFC, same thing, or the AFC, and same thing again. You got the young quarterbacks in Drake May and Bo Nix leading their teams to the top 2 seeds, which, as I was talking about the other day, from a breaking standpoint, we absolutely love it when these quarterback classes actually build a good career and don't have that sophomore die-off that a lot of those rookies do. Unfortunately, Jaden Daniels had his die-off this year, but that's not necessarily talent or performance die-off. That was just, he just couldn't get healthy. And I feel like when it came to Jaden Daniels' season, I feel like the Commanders just kept forcing him back too soon, and he just kept re-injuring something else. So hopefully he can get healthy, because I still think he's talented enough to be good. So that 2024 quarterback class has been delivering on all fronts for the most part. Oh, you're rooting for the Bears even though you're up in Wisconsin, huh? How about that one? All right, guys. So you endured me ripping 2 more bundles. After this one, you're gonna have to lock in those hit counter predictions. So if you didn't get them in, go ahead and make your predictions at any point. You can adjust them. And let's get into the next couple calendars. We've got Quentin Johnston, the Chargers, with another one, Omarion Hampton and Trey Harris. So congrats for the Chargers spot. We got a couple of these guys, Roberts. There is Dylan Sampson for the Browns. We got an autograph of him the other night from Donruss. Jamar Chase, rookie Jack back on the rookie wave. Nick Scorton for the Panthers. Kenneth Walker. Christian Benford for the Bills on the draft diamonds. Jordan James, rookie for the Niners. David Montgomery, another Joe Burrow, Hog Heaven. Congrats to the Bengals spot, Robert. Makuba again for the Eagles. There's Tyreek Hill. Another Luther Burden, Hog Heaven for those Bears we're talking about, Matthew. And Walter Nolan for the Cardinals. Theo Johnson, Max Crosby on the draft diamonds. Chase Brown. Here's another Cam Ward by Storm for the Titans. Kyle, congratulations. That's another Cam for you. I do like the by Storm inserts. I think they're a cool card. Here's Torrey Horton again for the Seahawks. Jake Ferguson and another QJ rookie wave for the Browns. So we've not seen any Shador yet, but we've got the Dylan Sampson. We got a Dylan Gabriel, and now we've gotten 3 Quinshon Junkins. So Shador and Quinshon, by virtue of QJ, go to 3 on the hit counter and take the lead. Here's Malachi Starks for the Ravens. Lil J Love for the Packers, Ashburn. And another Big Apple baller. So this this second calendar is feeling very much like the first calendar. Congrats on the Giants one for another one, Candy. Emin Worry. There's Jahmyr Gibbs. Caleb Johnson by storm. TJ Sanders for the Bills rookie. Okongwu. And there's another one with Jackson Dart and Isaac Tessa. So the good one about this one, guys, is when we get duplicates of the 2-player introductions, it means both teams get one. So congratulations for the Lions, Robert, and the Giants, Candy. You are each going to get one of those guys. So congratulations. We won't need to randomize that off. If we get a third one, we'll go back to randomizing it again. Eric Iomanar, rookie. Brock Bowers. We got Riley Leonard on the rookie wave for the Colts. There's Smith again for the Jets. T-Law, he is actually getting notable mention for MVP. I don't think there's any way he wins MVP, but he actually was getting notable mention for MVP as well, at least according to ESPN. And we've got a second patch for the Falcons on a holiday suit. Blake, you got a Jalen Walker rookie holiday suit. Congratulations. Hitting the Falcon spot, Blake. Nice work. There's Tyler Shough for the Saints. Tony Pollard, Riley Leonard, and Tyler Warren on the sweet duo. There is Hunter on the rookie. Pittman Jr. And the Giants continue to roll here with the Giant potential. So this one's got Carter, Dart, and Cam Scattaboo in the middle. So Candy, congratulations. You're doing very well on the introductions cards for the Giants. Here's Shamar James for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott. Rookie wave, Jalen Noel. Donovan Jackson, rookie for the Vikings. Geno Smith. Here's an introductions with Milroe and Shough. So, again, the Saints and Seahawks are each going to get one of these guys. So, Kenneth and Aaron, you guys are each going to get one of those. If we get a third one, we're back to randomizing. Shamar Stewart, rookie for the Bengals. There's a little run CMC, speaking of those Niners, Robert. And then we got another Emeka Egbuka by storm for Robert. Robert, we've struggled with the Buccaneers the last few times, but getting some for you. We got Jackson Dart for the Giants. Candy, congrats again. What do we think of the rookies and stars? You know what? There's a lot of people that aren't fans of rookies and stars. The cards are sometimes maybe a little a little left to be desired, but I like the sets. Some of the parallels are cool. I like that even their blaster boxes get hit. So hey, I'm a fan. I give rookies and stars thumbs up. Sam Darnold. I think though it's kind of one of those buyer beware with it, right? They actually, I feel like rookies and stars, the Panini for that product, I think they do a good job of like, you know, the hits can be good. It's not all crap autos and things like that, but you can get that just like anything else. But the fact that there is the hit and they do a good job of packing in some rookies, I think they're a good value. So get after them if you're looking to it. And a Randy Moss 101, if that's what is, boy, I don't even know how to price that one on that one, because you'd have to comp maybe other Randy Mosses. But anytime you get a 101 of a known player, you got to be thinking a decent amount of chunk for that. But it'd be hard to even guess on that one for you. Sorry about that. Highsmith, I'd have to do a little bit more lookup to give you a better one. But that's a great hit. Congrats on that. That's super cool. I love any 101. I don't care if it's a no name. There's Alex Highsmith. Here's Tyler Warren for the Colts. Jaden Reed, Jalen Royals rookie wave. Shamir Dyke. We got Brian Thomas, Dylan Gabriel on the Hog Heaven, and Luther Burden for the rookie. There's Jacoby Myers and a Cam Scadaboo. Boy, the Giants this week, guys, we've done 3 different times where we broke football this week. And every single time, the Giants have really answered the call this week. Congrats again, Candy. There's Jordan Birch for the Cardinals. Chuba Hubbard. Jared Goff on the Hog Heaven for the Lions. Williams, rookie for the Niners. There's Jalen Hurts on the Draft Diamonds. And Collins for the Niners. We get into our third calendar, and we're going to start the third calendar out with a Drake May. So Drake May and Stafford go to 2. There's Henley on the Draft Diamonds. Donovan Jackson, rookie for the Vikings. Joe Burrow again. There's Josh Jacobs on a Hog Heaven. Shamar James, rookie for the Cowboys. Zay Flowers, and another patch. Robert, your Buccaneers are not going to leave you hanging today. How about a Mika Egbuka holiday suit patch for you? Congrats, my man. Here we go. What's going on, Steelworker Blake? Welcome in. Doing all right in a little bit of your spots. The Falcons just got a patch for you earlier, assuming you're that Blake. So congrats on that. We just got a patch for Robert and the Buccaneers. There's Alfred Collins for the Niners. Audric Esteem. Tyler Warren on the by storm for the Colts. Williams for the Niners. There's Jaden Daniels. Aaron Jones, Hog Heaven. Shamir Dyke for the Titans. Justin Fields. Rookie wave, Will Howard. Jordan Birch for the Cardinals. There's Jerry Jeudy. Ashton Genty on the by storm for the Raiders. So the Raiders, Mark, we get you on the board. Took a little while. We got some Jack back for you earlier, but the one bigger name we'd want there is some Genty, so congratulations on that. The Colts, we got another Tyler Warren. Devon Chain, Yaya Diaby Draft Diamonds. Another Luther Burden for the Bears. Alvin Kamara. By storm, Travion Henderson for the Patriots. Brian, congratulations. He is a good one for the Patriots. And we got another hit counter, guys. How about a Shedeur Sanders for the Browns? John, congratulations. To go along with some of those QJs we got. So Shedeur Sanders and QJ extend their lead. They're at 4 on the hit counter. We do need a Caleb. I agree with you. I agree with you. There's JSN. So that's on the hit counter. Puka and JSN go to 3. Nico Collins, Draft Diamond. There's James Pierce Jr., rookie for the Falcons. Patrick Mahomes. A little Honey Bijan for the Falcons. Blake on the Hog Heaven. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys, rookie. There's David Njoku. And a rookie wave, Abdul Carter for the Giants. Congratulations to the Giants, Candy. There's Kyle Williams for the Patriots. Ray McLeod, Jared Goff on the Hog Heaven again. Nick Scorton for the Panthers. Bryce Young. Rookie wave, Jalen Noel. Rookie Dylan Sampson for the Browns. It's their second of him. Xavier Legette. And the Giants just continue to pound this break. Candy, congratulations. What a huge pickup for the Giants on this break. I don't remember exactly what you paid for it, but I think we're already pushing that. Even if you only figure these as $1 a card, I think we're pushing up well into double digits of dollars already for you. Shamar Stewart, Tyrone Tracy. We got other introductions for the Colts of Leonard and Warren. And that giant value just continues to grow on the ROI. Another Jackson Dart. Candy, holy smokes, have a break. Go buy a lottery ticket today. We're on pace for you here. Austin Eckler and another Emeka rookie wave. So Robert, unfortunately, I don't think Robert was able to join us today. He joined us a couple times earlier this week, and his Buccaneers iced him a little bit. And so, of course, he didn't join today. So the door's open for him. There's Jarquez Hunter rookie. Trey Benson. Here's going to be one we're going to have to randomize with Genty and Quinn Ewers between the Raiders and the Dolphins, unless we get a second one of those. Tyler Shuck, rookie. Xavier Worthy. There's the Texas Stew Step with Higgins and Noel on the introductions. Landon Jackson for the Bills. DK Metcalf. Iomanar on the rookie wave. We got Azamaku for the Cowboys rookie. Khalil Shakir. Introductions of Travion Henderson and Kyle Williams for the Patriots. Here's Schlesinger. He's got Defensive Rookie of the Year talks for Cleveland. Saquon Barkley. There's Tet McMillan, the Panthers. Woo! Adley J, the Panthers have been quiet for you. But there's a by storm Tet McMillan in calendar 3. Congrats. Here's another Quinn for the Dolphins. Baker. Jake Ferguson on the Draft Diamonds. How about another Abdul Carter, the Giants candy, just absolutely demolishing this break. Hunter Henry. And the Panthers are waking up. There's another Tet for Adley J. Congratulations, Adley, on the Tetora McMillan Hog Heaven. And then we got Mike Green on the rookie for the Ravens. So here's the first stack of stuff that I did top load for the first 3 calendars. It was primarily Giants. Not going to lie on that. I'll start opening up the next few. That is the halfway point. So it is now going to be time for you guys to start to lock in your hit counters. Yeah, no Allen or Caleb yet. We've got 3 more calendars, so there's plenty more shots to do that. Hopefully we got some different correlations here in these next 3. But you guys can see where we landed in the first 3 bundles. We got up to 9. Frankly, I would have expected us to do a little better than that. But I guess, you know, sometimes that's the way the hits fall. The good news is these aren't all of the hits we could get, right? We got the Giants in there, Ashton Genty, Quinn Ewers. Those guys are not on the hit counter. So we've done well with those guys. Emeka Egbuka, Tet McMillan. But for who we did put up there for the awards favorites this year right now, we've gotten a couple of Drake Mays. We have not gotten a Matthew Stafford yet. I will give you guys a little insider trading tip here. I did just see a Matthew Stafford come up. And I did just see a Caleb Williams. So you guys can go into your prediction here knowing we're at least 11 at this point. And Stafford and May have one more coming, and Caleb is going to be on the board. Whether that changes your prediction or not, I don't know. But it should help you guys in terms of predicting your total number. Make sure you go a tad higher. So we're sort of unofficially at 11, not 9. But we got to 9 in the first 3 calendars. Alan and Caleb, now we're going to get one on there. But you got Puka and JSN came out 3 times. And you got Shador and QJ have come out 4 times for the lead right now. So it is still anybody's game with 3 more calendars. Again, you never know who could get hot. You'd like to think the Browns, the Shador and QJ spot, if I had to place money on it, now I'm not officially condoning gambling, though I'm also not saying don't do it either. I would put my money on the Brown rookie tandem because you've got the Browns introductions where the 3 guys are in there. And then you've got some of the rookie inserts that you can get along with the 2. So they've got probably the best bet. However, keep in mind, both Puka and JSN have Hog Heaven inserts, plus their base. I can't remember if Caleb does or not. Caleb and Allen maybe just have their bases. So they probably, while I hope we get some for them, I would probably estimate that those 2 are probably the least likely to win. So if you guys are on them, I might consider changing them. You can still root for them, but I might consider changing off those. And then May and Stafford. I believe Stafford has a Hog Heaven. So there's a little bit of parallel. Oops, I just bumped my camera there. But I would probably say the most likely to win is going to be those bottom 2 because, again, they have more parallel potential between their cards. So if that helps you guys at all, use that advice however you see fit. my goal would always be to get you guys as many leprechauns as we can give out. The leprechauns are free, so I give out as many as we can dish out. The leprechauns, of course, then win you guys free packs. Those aren't free, so I can't give out as many of those. But we do always try and have a little stack of packs for every break. So I'm going to do bundles 4 and 5. And then you guys will have to lock in your hit counter predictions. So once we get done with 4 and 5, then we'll rip 6, get through those, and we will be done with the calendar break. And then again, apologies for any confusion if anyone was thinking we had 3 breaks today. We did originally have 3 breaks today. Unfortunately, one of the breaks was going to be 10 hanger boxes of 2024 Prism. See if we can't get some discos or something of those 2024 quarterbacks. However, eBay does not like us running hanger boxes, and though they haven't stopped our breaks in the past, for whatever reason, they automatically ended all those listings and told me because they did not want us doing hangers. So at the end of the day, that happened too late for me to be able to put on a new break. So we just decided to go ahead and cancel that Prism break and just run with the 2 today. So that kind of did change our schedule a little bit and brought us down to the 2 breaks. But that's okay. It happens sometimes. I'm still glad that we were able to do these 2 breaks with you guys and have some fun on this Friday as we slide into the weekend. A Caleb Kaboom. If you were watching on Monday night, we did pull a Caleb Kaboom. Max, it wasn't out of the calendars, was it? What was it out of? It was these calendars, right? Yeah. Yeah, Monday night we were running these calendars, and we did pull a Caleb Kaboom, so let's see if we can do it again. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that would be nuts if we get 2 Kabooms in a row. And I gotta say, and too, I hate saying this because I don't want to undersell myself. I'm pretty good at pulling stuff too, but I'll tell you what, lately, Marty, our other guy that's been doing breaks on Mondays and Thursdays, that man is a Kaboom magnet. He has done 4 absolute breaks in the last month or so, and 3 of those 4, he has pulled Kabooms out of them. I don't know what he's got going. I don't know why. I choose all the boxes. I don't know why all the boxes I choose for him keep having Kabooms and not for me. But he is a Kaboom magnet, and we're going to see if he can stay hot with that. And I would love to have some of that heat run off. And, man, if we could get you a second Caleb Kaboom, I would do it for you. I would. Okay, guys, it is time now to lock in your hit counter predictions. So tell us which of those 4 spots you want to stick with, as well as what you think the total of all of them is going to be. And here we go to calendars 4 and 5. The hit counter is going to get going early in calendar 4 with a Drake May. So May and Stafford go 2-3. Here's Jake Ferguson. Trey Amos, rookie for the Commanders. Joe Burrow's been around a lot. The Panthers, it took the first 3 calendars to get them going, but now all of a sudden, Tet McMillan is hanging. Hey, Brian, welcome in on YouTube. We will let that pop in. Even though we closed the prediction counter, we're getting that prediction in. So, Max, go ahead and throw Brian's up there. Welcome in, Brian. Kevin Banks. Here is Zay Flowers. We got introductions for the Patriots on the rookies. Here's Savion Williams, rookie for the Pack. Audric Esteem. And Tet McMillan is rolling now. 0 cards in the first 2 calendars. 4 cards in the next 2 for the Panthers. Jalen Miro. Jaden Daniels. And another Cam Ward, rookie wave. So, Kyle, congrats. That is our 3rd Cam Ward for you. We got Mason Taylor, rookie for the Jets. Justin Fields. The Texas two-step with Wiggins and Noel again. There's Harmon, rookie for the Steelers. Jerry Jeudy, Chuba Hubbard on the draft diamonds. Pat Bryant, rookie for the Broncos. Boy, the Broncos, Robert, have been very quiet, so it's nice to see if we can get a little action going from them. They did very well the other night for me. There's Devon Chain, and there is the Hog Heaven JSN I was talking about. So Puka and JSN tie that lead back up at 4. The hit counter's at 11. We've got rookie Will Johnson for the Cardinals. Tyrone Tracy. How about an Amarian Hampton by storm for the Chargers? Robert D. Congratulations. Bashel Tootin. Have we seen any Cardinals? Yes, there's been actually quite a few Cardinals. Walter Nolan specifically. I think we've gotten 4 or 5 Cardinals for Walter Nolan. Xavier Legette. We got rookie wave Matthew Golden for the Packers. There's Kenneth Grant, rookie for the Dolphins. Bryce Young, George Kittle on the Hog Heaven for the Niners. There's Ty Robinson for the Eagles. Ray McLeod, Kyron Williams, draft diamonds. Jalen Royals, rookie for the Chiefs. Njoku, and another patch. It's going to be one for the Titans. Rookie holiday suit, Eric Iomenar. So Kyle, congrats. We've gotten a number of Cam Wards for you, and now we get you a patch, little holiday suit mem card of Eric Iomenar, rookie receiver. Congratulations. There's Grace Zabel for the Seahawks. Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. And Candy, you've gone almost a whole calendar without getting a Giant, so of course we got to deliver for you. Jackson Dart on the rookie wave. The Giants absolutely slaying it in this break. Another Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. Roberts. We got a little run going here right now. And the hit counter is going to get another one with JSN for the Seahawks. So Puka and JSN take the lead at 5. Congrats, Aaron, on another JSN. Hog Heaven, Ashton Genty. Whoo, we got some action going right now in this 4th calendar. Congrats for the Raiders. Spot Mark. Here's Thomas for the Jets on the rookie. Alvin Kamara. Likely on the draft diamonds. Caleb Johnson, rookie for the Steelers. Khalil Shakir. There's Honey Bijan again on the Hog Heaven. Mason Graham, rookie for the Browns. Xavier Worthy. Nico Collins, draft diamonds. And then there's Harold Fannin Jr. for the Browns. So, John, I think we've covered all the Browns rookies for you now. Here's Trey Benson. And another by storm, Travion Henderson for the Patriots. Brian, congrats. Falcons. Yeah, you did. Sorry, and right when you joined, I had mentioned we got a holiday suit patch for the Falcons for you. And then you've probably gotten 4 or 5 Jelon Walker rookies for sure. You've gotten 2 Bijan Robinson Hog Heaven inserts. So not too bad. Arondé Gadsden for the Chargers rookie. You've gotten a bunch of Ray McLeod too, like 6 Ray McLeods. Austin Eckler, rookie wave. Eric Iomenar. Here's Benjamin Morrison for Robert and the Buccaneers. Saquon Barkley. There's an Abdul Carter rookie wave for the Giants, who just continue to pound it for Candy. Congrats, Candy. Darius Alexander, speaking of those Giants, another rookie. Hunter Henry. Here's Jack Beck and Ashton Genty on the rookie introductions for the Raiders. Congratulations, Mark, on another one with Ashton Genty in there. Fell out. There we go. Luther Burden for the Bears again. There's Baker, Riley Leonard, and Tyler Warren on the introductions. So these Colts, they have 2 different introductions where it's these 2 guys on there. Here's RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Robert, I'm a fan of him. DK Metcalf. Matthew Golden on the buy storm for the Packers. Aspirin. And there's Trevor Etienne. So we are now getting into bundle, or I keep saying bundle, but calendar number 5. And it's Brees Hall. Here's Travis Hunter and RJ Harvey on the introduction. So the Broncos and Jaguars are going to be fighting over this one unless we get a second of them. Tiamalu for the Colts. Lad McConkey. Here's the dapper duo of Amos and Felton for the Vikings. We'll randomize that off. Travion Henderson again for the Pats. Calvin Ridley, Pacheco on the draft diamonds. Oladejo for the Titans on the rookie. Jordan Addison, another Riley Leonard by storm for the Colts. And another Ashton Genty rookie card for the Raiders. Mark, congrats again. The Raiders starting to do very well for you. Here's Justin Herbert. That's our first time seeing him for the Chargers. Not our first time seeing Cam Ward. In fact, this is our 4th time seeing Cam Ward for Kyle and the Titans, along with a holiday suit patch of Eric Omenar. Here's our 4th time seeing Emeka Egbuka for Robert and the Buccos. Congrats, Robert. Jalen Hurts. We got a rookie wave. Tyler Shuck for the Saints. Congrats, Kenneth. Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. We hadn't seen him yet, Robert. There's another Falcon for you, Blake. Michael Penix Jr. Here is Puka on the draft diamond. So again, Puka, from the parallel standpoint, he's got draft diamonds. He's got Hog Heaven plus his base. So Puka and JSN are up to 6 now. Quinshon Judkins for the Browns. John, congrats. So Quinshon and Shador go to 5, and they keep chase. We're up to 14. There's Mike Evans, Jackson Dart by storm. Holy cow, Candy. What a phenomenal return here for the Giants we're getting. Another Jackson Dart by storm. We got Jalen Lane rookie. Actually, sorry. That wasn't Trey Amos. It's Jalen Lane. Excuse me. I misspoke on that. There's 2 draft diamonds. Rodriguez. We got Jack Beck, rookie for the Raiders. There's Josh Allen for the Bills. Brian, it took us a little while, but we finally got a Josh Allen in the mix. So Allen and Caleb, there they are. They're on the board. There's Quinn Ewers on the by storm for the Dolphins. Ryan. Will Howard, rookie for the Steelers. Quarterback, Devonta Smith. And a patch for the Saints. It's Tyler Shuck. Congratulations to the Saints spot, Kenneth, on a holiday suit, rookie holiday suit patch for the Saints for Tyler. Congratulations. There's Connerly Jr. for the Commanders. Joe Mixon. Another Patrick Mahomes inserts on a Hog Heaven. I do hope. I'm a big Patrick Mahomes fan. I know there's some haters out there, but I'm a big Mahomes fan. At the end of the day, I think he's going to break some of Brady's stat records if he can stay healthy. He did not stay healthy this year, so we'll see if he comes back healthy next year and can get the Chiefs back in the playoffs again and on the right track. There's Travis Hunter for the Jaguars again. Congrats, Michael. Here's Malik Neighbors. Tank Dell. Colston Loveland for the Bears. There we go, Matthew. I hadn't seen him yet. Garrett Wilson. Isaac Tesla on the buy storm for the Lions. Roberts. And there's another Tet McMillan for the Panthers for Adley. We got George Pickens and another Tet McMillan. So he may, besides Jackson Dart, I think Tet McMillan now is probably our 2nd highest pulled player of the break. Congratulations to Adley. There's Jack Sawyer, rookie. There's that Caleb Williams. Matthew, finally we got a Caleb Williams for you. And they go, him and Allen go to 2 on the hit counter. We're up to 16. There's a Hog Heaven Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Kevin. Riley Leonard. Isaiah Pacheco. And Travis Hunter on a Hog Heaven for the Jaguars. Michael, congrats. I think we're up to 4 or 5 Travis Hunters at this point. There's Ty Felton for the Vikings. For the Falcons, there's Drake London. Michael Williams on the rookie wave for the Niners, Jadon Blue. There's J.J. McCarthy, rookie wave by Shell Tootin. Trey Harris for the Chargers. And there's a Matthew Stafford. So Stafford and May go to 4 on the hit counter. We got another Emeka Egbuka for Roberts and his Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers, again, playing well today. Here's Jack Kaiser, rookie for the Jaguars. George Kittle. There's that Browns trio I was talking about. We usually see those come in. Is going to help the QJ and Shador spot lift up. I'm not going to count this as 2. I could, but it's just going to be 1 card. So Shador and QJ tie it back up on the hit counter. We have a tie at 6, and we're at 18. There is Membo for the Jets. Freiermuth. We got Tets and Eric Iomanar. So between the Panthers and the Titans, this one's going to get randomized. Josh Simmons for the Chiefs. Alec Pierce. Lenoir Draft Diamonds. Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks. James Cook. Mason Taylor on the buy storm for the Jets. Gary, there you go. And Nick Martin for the 49ers. All right, so we sit with 1 calendar left. We don't have a Kaboom yet, so let's hope it's in this one. But for you guys to track how you're doing on the hit counter, we are at 18. So we did pick up a little bit in those. We got up to 18. Again, I had hoped we'd end up maybe somewhere around the 30s. I suppose we still could, but this would have to be a big calendar for those guys. But May and Stafford got in the running. They got up to 4. Allen and Caleb finally got on the board, and they got up to 2. And then you got Puka, JSN, and Shador and QJ tying it up at 6. So we will see where we end up here, which spot is going to take it, and in that total, hopefully we can get a couple more up. Right now, as it stands, we would only be handing out 2 leprechauns, so I hope the hit counter can deliver us a little more than that. We appreciate you guys making those predictions, and I hope that you guys hit on them. If you don't get a leprechaun in this one, you can play along in the next break as well and get a shot at leprechauns. So don't despair if you don't get a leprechaun in this one, but hopefully we get you guys some. While I rip these packs, so we'll talk a little bit about, like I said, unfortunately we did get the Prism break canceled on us for today. But we do have auctions running right now. If you guys notice in the title and in our break number, we're at break number 897. That Prism break was supposed to be 898. And then our Donruss Costco bundles is going to be break number 899, which means we're about to hit another somewhat milestone number here at 900 breaks. And we're going to be doing that on Sunday, guys. So there are auctions live on Sunday right now. We got kind of a unique one. We've got a pick your player break for a half a case of 2024 Prospect Edition. They are the first off the line boxes. So the main difference there is we're going to get, you get 6 autographs. And usually along with the 6 autographs, we get somewhere between 5 and 10 numbered cards. And those numbered cards in the first off the line boxes are often numbered under 100, if not even less. In many, many cases that I've ripped some of these other first off the line boxes, they've been like out of 7, out of 12, out of 24, out of 25 type of things. So there's a good chance out of 6 boxes that we could see, 10 or more cards numbered less than 100. Very good chance we see some 101 type of stuff. That would be awesome. It's not a lot of cards. It's only 48 cards per box, but it is going to be 36 autographs and probably about 50 to 70 numbered cards with some very low stuff. So break number 900 is going to be a player break. So go and grab your favorite prospects and rookies and grab those player spots and hang out with us Sunday night while we rip that. Along with that player break Sunday night, we're going to be doing a full case of 2021 Chronicles Blasters. And then we're going to be doing 5 mega boxes of 2025 Crusade, which also has an autograph per box. So there's going to be 5 autographs at least coming out of that break as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then we've got more football, basketball, baseball on tap. Next week, I believe we're going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, if my memory serves me correct. So please save us on eBay if you haven't done so already. And make sure that you know when our auctions go up and check out those auctions and hit those spots early to grab your spots. Here we go. These, the one Sunday night, Dan was asking about, those are baseball. So your Cubbies, Sunday night, you got Owen Cassie's in there, Matt Shaw is in there, Holton's in there, or Horton, excuse me. So you got to check those out. The one we're doing right now, yes, is football. Here we go, guys. Last calendar. We got Nico Collins. We've got one of the introductions with Cam Ward, Jadon Blue, and Mason Taylor. So we're going to have to randomize that one off. For the Falcons, there's Xavier Watts, rookie for Blake. Aaron Jones. There's Terrence Ferguson on the Hog Heaven for the Rams. Isaac Tesla for the Lions. Kendre Miller. A rookie wave, Travis Hunter. So Hunter has come out very well, Michael, for you for the Jaguars. Congratulations. We got Tez Johnson, rookie for Roberts Buccaneers. There's Will Anderson Jr. He's in nomination for Defensive Player of the Year, I saw. There's Terrence Ferguson by Storm. And another Cam Ward for the Titans. So congrats, Kyle. The Titans answering the call for this break. There's Jerome Ford for the Browns. Tucker Craft on the Draft Diamonds. Yumi Yellen for the Panthers. There's Kyron Williams. Will Howard on the Rookie Hog Heaven for the Steelers. Congrats, David. And we got Tyler Booker. And you guys know there's a lot of rookies you can see me setting down over there. We do sleeve up and take care of all rookie shield cards and things like that. I'm just not doing all of them because we'd still be in calendar number 2 if I did that. Here's Bo Nix. Pat Bryant, rookie wave for the Broncos. There's Kyle Williams, rookie for the Patriots. Amon-Ra. Here's another one of our rookie introductions for the Broncos. You got RJ Harvey and Pat Bryant. Matthew Golden for the Packers. There's King Henry. There's Will Howard and Caleb Johnson for the Steelers on the introductions rookies. Here's Woody Marks for the Texans. Brian, congrats on that one. And Puka, finally. It's been a little while. We haven't gotten any hit counter on this calendar, so there we go. Puka and JSN take the lead at 7, and the hit counter total goes to 19. The Cowboys are going to get a rookie holiday suit, Jadon Blue. Brett, congratulations. You got a patch coming to you. Rookie Jadon Blue on the holiday suits. Nice pull there for the Cowboys. Savion Jones for the Broncos. Chris Olave. Jalen Milroe by Storm for the Seahawks. Here's Dylan Gabriel for John and the Browns. DJ Moore. The Packers, Savion Williams, Matthew Golden introductions. Ezeyaku for the Cowboys. I think I mispronounced that. There is a Rome for the Bears. And here is Ashton Genty and Quinn Ewers on the Walking Tall. So the good news, guys, we had 2 of those. So for the Raiders and the Dolphins, congratulations, Ryan and Mark. You guys are each getting one of these guys in your loot. Congrats. Here's Mike Green for the Ravens. Cortland Sutton, Tyrone Tracy on the Draft Diamonds. James Pierce on the Falcons. Brandon Ayuk. There's Luther Burden on the buy storm for the Bears, Matthew. So not as much Caleb's, but we have gotten you, I think, like 7 Luther Burdens. So that's not too bad. Here is Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. John, congrats. And Shedeur and QJ tie it back up at 7. And we go to 20, and that added a couple leprechauns on the hit counter, so that is good. There's Josh Jacobs, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Kyle McCord, rookie for the Eagles. We got Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Williams, rookie wave. Jalen Noel for the Texans. Jonathan Taylor. Trey Harris by storm for the Chargers. There's Tyler Williams for the Lions. Lamar Jackson. Brian Thomas Jr. Hog Heaven. And we got another Cam Scatterboot. So the Giants have been a little bit more quiet in the second half of this break, but they still have managed to knock a few down here and there. So congrats, Candy, again. CJ Stroud. Got at least one more Travis Hunter coming out for the Jaguars. Michael, congratulations. We'll have to count how many at the end there we had. Travis Hunter. There's Maxwell Hairston for the Bills. Brian Robinson Jr. Another Luther Burden for the Bears. Matthew, congrats. Jalen Walker, rookie for the Falcons. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And another Jackson Dart for the Giants. Candy, congratulations. I got to count how many Jackson Darts we had once I finish here. Shannon Revell. We got Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins. DJ Giddens for the Colts. CeeDee Lamb. You got another one with Trey Harris and Tez Johnson on the introductions. We got to randomize that one off. And then we got Jihad Campbell, rookie for the Eagles, finishes it off. So sadly, no kabooms come out of it. But boy, other than that, we did some nice work for you guys. We've got some randomizations to give away. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. What we have is we've got, one of the ones with 3 players, and we've got a bunch of the cards where it is 2 different teams represented. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to get a sneak preview of our world-class leprechauns who are going to run for you for some free stuff. They're going to run now to see who wins these cards. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do left and right players on those cards. For the 2-player cards, we're going to run it for 11 seconds. Here we go. All right, so the right took it. So if we're following along here, the RJ Harvey and Travis Hunter does go to the Jaguars. This one's going to Robert and the Buccaneers. We got this one's going to the Titans, Eric Almanar for Kyle. And then this one's going to go to the Vikings. And now we got to run it for our 3-player one. So we're going to have, so left is Cam Ward, middle is Mason Taylor, right is Jadon Blue. Here we go. Give me left. So it was left. So the Titans held serve. Kyle, congratulations. You got the Cam Ward coming to you there. So let's do a recap, and then we'll talk about your hit counter predictions as well. So this is what we top loaded for the first 3 calendars. I'll get the leprechauns off there. We had the Tet McMillan on the Hog Heaven. Tet McMillan by Storm. Emeka Rookie Wave. Jackson Dart. We had the Giants with Jackson Dart on there. Shedeur Sanders. Travion Henderson. Ashton Genty by Storms. The Emeka patch. Cam Scatterboot. Jackson Darts. Emeka by Storm. Another Giants introductions. Jelon Walker patch for the Falcons. Another Giants introductions with Dart on it. Quinshawn on the rookie wave. Cam Ward by Storm. Travis Hunter. The Quidshawn again. Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter again. Mahomes Hog Heaven. The Quinshawn rookie. Travis Hunter Hog Heaven. Cam Scattaboo. Quinn Ewers on the patch for the Dolphins. Cam Ward by Storm. Emeka by Storm. And then the second half was, we had more top-loaded stuff. We had Jackson Dart Hog Heaven. Travis Hunter on the by Storm. Scattaboo. Shador. Jadon Blue on the patch for the Cowboys. Cam Ward. Travis Hunter rookie wave. The Browns trio. Emeka on the Hog Heaven. Travis Hunter on the Hog Heaven. Tet on the rookie wave. Tet rookie. Travis Hunter. Patrick Mahomes Hog Heaven again. And Tyler Shuck patch. We had the Quinn Ewers by Storm. The Jackson Dart by Storm. QJ for the Bears. Emeka. Cam Ward. Ashton Genty and Jack Beck. Abdul Carter. Travion Henderson for the Patriots. Ashton Genty again. Omarion Hampton. Jackson Dart rookie wave. The Iomanar patch. Omarion Hampton. Cam Ward rookie wave. Tet McMillan by Storm. Tet McMillan Hog Heaven. So, Travis Hunter, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Travis Hunters for the Jaguars. For the Browns, we had 4 QJs, technically 5, and then technically 3 Shador Sanders. For the Titans, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Cam Wards. For the Buccaneers, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Emekas with a patch. For the Panthers, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tet McMillans. And then the Giants were the big hit here. We had the, Jackson, Abdul, 2 Giants, 3 with 2 Jacksons, Cam, 3rd Jackson, another Cam, 4th Jackson, 5th Jackson, 6th Jackson, 7th Jackson, Cam, 8th Jackson, 9 Jacksons. So technically 9 Jackson Darts plus a couple, 3 Cams and another Abdul for the Giants. Fantastic stuff there for Candy. Congratulations, Candy. Congratulations, everyone else, on your hits and loot on there. And we'll talk about the hit counter now before we slide into our Donruss break. We had a 2-way tie at 7. So as long as you picked one of those 2 spots, you got a leprechaun, as well as we ended up with 20. So if you had 19, 20, or 21. So it looks like we had Matthew, Robert, and Brian all got leprechauns for picking one of those 2 spots. And then it looks like we had Ed, Robert, and Brian. You guys all got leprechauns for the number. So we ended up giving away 6 leprechauns. Nice work, my friends. Those are going to run for you guys after this next break that we're doing for some free stuff. So speaking of that, again, we did have the middle break get canceled today. So we are jumping in to our final break, $8.99 before we hit $900 on Sunday. And it's going to be 5 of those Donruss Costco bundles. So what we know is we're going to get 5 oversized downtowns. What we know is we're going to get a bunch of red Pandoras. Hopefully we get a downtown, we get some patches, we get some autographs. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's what we got on tap here. Once we finish this one, we are going to do the giveaways. So earn some leprechauns, win some free packs, and then we're going to send you guys on your way for your weekend. So let me get that one off, and we're going to get our team list back on for break number 899. For our Costco bundles, we've got John rocking it with the Cardinals, Adley the Falcons, John the Ravens, Adley the Bills, John the Panthers. So John and Adley just fighting it out at the top there. We've got Matthew with the Bears again, Thomas the Bengals. We got Dan with the Browns, Thomas the Cowboys and the Broncos, We've got the Lions also going to Thomas. Ed with the Packers. We got Adley with the Texans. Teresa with the Colts. Blake the Jaguars. Dave S with the Chiefs. Alejandro with the Raiders. We've got Blake with the Chargers, Benjamin with the Rams, and the Dolphins. We got Blake with the Vikings, William the Patriots, Kenneth with the Saints, Peter the Giants, David the Jets, Dan with the Eagles. We got Ed with the Steelers and the Niners, Aaron with the Seahawks, John with the Buccaneers, as my voice cracks, and Ed is rocking it with, there we go. Sorry about that. Ed's rocking it with the Titans and the Commanders. So, guys, thank you for grabbing each and every one of those spots. I wish you all good luck. Sadly, I can't pull 30 different downtowns, but I will do my best to spread the love and get you guys as many hits as possible. Got Max. Whoa, that is a... Wow. I don't know if that's just Bowen. That's like... If there's like a second one in there, it is like thick. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but like, I don't know what's in this one. If there's, we might have a bonus one or something. Like, I can't explain it, guys, but that is, our oversized downtown is like super thick. That would be crazy if there was like a correlation error and we got 2 cards in there. That would be awesome for an extra downtown. Well, I cannot wait to see what's in that one. But as mentioned, guys, we've got Max ripping those other ones for us here on the side. I am going to, we're going to save all of our downtown for the end, just so we've got a big reveal at the end. But we're going to do the first 3 of 5 bundles before we lock in the hit counter. So as I start ripping the first bundle, we are going to teams for the hit counter on this one, guys. So we are going, it is seaworthy or nautical themed teams. So the Vikings, Raiders, Commanders, and Buccaneers. If we pull any one from those 4 teams, the hit counter is going to tick. So when we're talking 5 bundles, 4 teams, then you're going to get on the hit counter. So we should end up with a good amount on this one. So you guys tell us which team is going to get the most cards in this break between the Vikings, the Raiders, the Commanders, and the Buccaneers, as well as tell us what the total number of all 4 teams together is going to be. If you get the team correct, you're going to get a leprechaun, just like 6 other leprechauns were handed out last break. And if you get the total spot correct within 1 in either direction, then you are going to get a leprechaun running your name as well for some free stuff. So get those predictions in. Again, it is free to do so. You do not have to be in the break to do it. If you're hanging out with us live, throw in the chat which team you think is going to get the most cards, as well as what the total is, and that will get you a shot at some free stuff. If you guys had a good time with us, you're enjoying the break so far. If you enjoyed the absolute break, if you didn't enjoy it but you just want to be nice, please, if you're watching us on the tube, please hit that like button and share the links to our videos with your friends. We would appreciate that. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. We want to grow that network. We are pushing that 6,000 mark and hoping to get bigger and better from there. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share our content on all the socials, on Instagram and X and all those. You can check out all of our shorts. On YouTube, you can find our shorts and our longer videos. Jesse's always got some fun stuff going on. Make sure you do pop onto our website, cardlines.com. Check out the content. Sign up for our newsletter that comes out twice a week. That is free as well. And make sure that you fill out the survey if you haven't done so yet. If you fill out our little survey, it's going to get you a $5 coupon to our store. We've got supplies. We've got products, generally stuff that you're going to find cheaper than you'll find it out in the wild, supplies especially. So check all that out. And I don't want to fully tease it yet, but soon to come, we're going to be entering the repack mystery pack world. So check all that out. You're going to want to use your $5 coupons on these repacks that we're building. So check all that out, teasing all that out. So do all that stuff on the socials and our website and all that. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys. Back to the question I do see in there. Hey, Doyle, we did, I don't know when you joined in, so you may have missed the update. Unfortunately, we did have a third break scheduled for today. That was going to be 2024 Prism 898. But unfortunately, we got canceled on it by eBay because they apparently don't want us doing hanger boxes. So it got canceled before I would have had the time to relist something else in the right amount of time. So we just had to cancel it and run with two. So our time's condensed a little bit right now. We would have been running that break. But we are down to these two breaks on there. So hopefully that helps explain any confusion you got. So we'll get those predictions in the hit counter, guys. Again, you're telling us which team we're going to get the most of, and then the total number of all four teams together. So I see a 10 in there. I would think we're going to cruise past 10, so you guys might want to update that. But you'll have a chance. We got 5 bundles. You'll have a chance after the third bundle to update your predictions. But make them now, because it's fun to do so. So here we go, guys. Good luck. And thank you, guys. We're going to start the Titans. Ed, you're going to get the first card of the break. You are getting yourself in a Kongwu for the Titans. Then we got Jonathan Taylor. Our first press proof is coming from the Broncos. There's Jaleel McLaughlin. Our first rated rookie for the Seahawks is Torrey Horton, Aaron. There's a legendary Art Monk, Trey Benson. The Dominators, we got Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. Congratulations to Teresa on that one. And our first Red Pandora. I love these Red Pandoras. They are sweet looking cards. It is going to be Ed for the Titans. It is Khalil Mullings, on the rated rookie Red Pandora. I got Vikings, Raider, Commanders, Buccaneers. I need to go back and make sure. Redskins, aka Commanders. So I missed that one. Almost forgot about that. So let me catch back up here and I'll remember to check them moving forward. We are good. Okay. We got Zach Bond, Steven Jackson, Derek Carr, Jamison Williams. Our next press proof is going to be for the Lions, David Montgomery, Terrence Ferguson, rookie for the Rams, Ladarius Sneed, and Levante David, Buccaneer. So the Buccaneers get one on the hit counter. We're at 2 already after 1 stack of cards. Devontae Adams on the bomb squad for the Rams. That's a cool card. Congratulations, Benjamin, on that one. Bo Nix on a throwback for the Broncos. That's pretty sweet. You got Jordan Love in the Blitz, the whiteout uniform there. Malachi Corley, Cedric Tillman, Saquon Barkley, Jack Beck for the Raiders. So Raiders get one on the hit counter. Kenneth Grant on a press proof rated rookie for the Dolphins. And we got a patch early on. It's going to be another one for the Cowboys. Jadon Blue. So we got a patch of him in the absolute break. And congratulations, Thomas, on this one. How about a Jadon Blue rookie phenom patch? We're on the board with at least 1 hit so far. We know we're going to have at least 5 downtowns as well. Here's Fred Warner. DeMarcus Robinson. Eli Manning on the Gridiron Kings for the Giants. That's a cool one. Congrats, Peter. We got Tyjae Spears, Xavier Legette, and a Kid Reporter. Chris Olave, Deebo Samuel. That's a Commander. So the Commanders take a lead again. They're at 2 on the hit counter. Tyjae Spears on the green press proof. Khalil Mullings again for the Titans. Calvin Ridley, the Titans doing very well so far. Xavier McKinney. RJ Harvey on the rookie throwback for the Broncos. That's a fun one for the Broncos. Congrats, Thomas. Red Pandora by Shell Tootin for the Jaguars. Blake, there you go. Nice pickup. By Shell Tootin on the rated rookie Red Pandora. We got Malik Neighbors, TJ Hawkinson for the Vikings. And so the Vikings on the board. I almost forgot that one. Vikings on the board. We're up to 5. Jalen Ramsey, Josh Allen, Tyler Boyd, DJ Giddens, rookie for the Colts. Quinshon Judkins, QJ on the rated rookie press proof for the Browns. Dan, congratulations. Danielle Hunter for the Texans. Mark Brunell. Tyler Shug on the rated rookies retros. These are pretty sweet cards, and I like that you really only get maybe 1 or 2 per product, so these are a lot more rare. I like those a lot. Nice one for the Saints, Kenneth. And sneak preview, guys, the Saints usually do very well in these Donruss breaks, including most of the time we do at least 4 or 5 bundles. We almost always pull a Saint out of the oversized downtown. So, Kenneth, you might be in good shape here for a downtown. There's Justin Fields, Puka Nakua, Jamal Charles, Trent Green, Devin Hester on the press proof for the Bears, Graham Mertz, rated rookie for the Texans. There's Lamar Jackson, Jalen Wright, T. Suggs. We got Mike Allstott for the Buccaneers on a Gridiron Kings canvas. Congratulations to the Buccaneers, John. And the Buccaneers go to 2, tying up the hit counter to 6. Van Ginkel for the Vikings. The Vikings go to 2. We're up to 7. And Victor Cruz for the Giants. Devin Hester for the Bears. Cole Kmetz. Mr. Rogers. Aaron Rodgers on the press proof. And another Quinshon for the Browns. Congratulations to Dan on the second Quinshon of bundle number 1. There's Kenneth Gainwell. Greg Rousseau. We've got Franklin. Troy Franklin for the Broncos on the instant. The Titans with a second Red Pandora. Gunnar Helm on the rated rookie Red Pandora. So Ed, the Titans doing extremely well so far in this Donruss break. Steven Jackson, Wan'Dale Robinson, Devonta Smith, Dante Culpepper, Kelvin Banks Jr. for the Saints, Emin Worry on the rated rookie press proof for the Seahawks, Donovan McNabb, that's Washington. The Commanders take a lead on the hit counter again, up to 3. TJ Hushmanzada, Byron Murphy for the Vikings. So the Vikings tie it back up. Cam Scadaboo on the rookies checkerboard for the New York Giants. Peter, congratulations. That's a nice one for Cam. Rashid Shaheed and Jeff Garcia. We're getting into bundle number 2. We've got Geno Stone, Alvin Kamara, Adonai Mitchell on the press proof. Jalen Lane, rookie for the Commanders. So the Commanders retake the lead again. Taysom Hill, Micah Parsons, Chase Brown on the Elite Series for the Bengals. Congrats, Thomas. Throwback rookie for the Cardinals, Walter Nolan. John, congrats. Malik Neighbors, TJ Hawkinson for the Vikings. They go to 4. Jamison Williams, Jalen Ramsey, Josh Allen again. DJ Moore press proof for the Bears. Luther Burden, rated rookie for the Bears. Matthew, there we go. Joe Horn, Michael Penix Jr. We got Luther Burden on the throwback rookie for the Bears. So between the 2 breaks, Matthew, Luther Burden, I think we're up in the 10, at least 10 for you of him today. Theo Johnson, Josh Hines Allen, Jaden Reed, Trey Tucker, the Raiders get a second one on the hit counter. And a third one with Michael Meyer on the press proof. And then Woody Marks, rated rookie for Texas. We've got another patch. How about a rookie phenom, Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks. And I love the neon green patch for the Seahawks. That's a cool one. Aaron Ness, congratulations. You got the Elijah Arroyo, rookie phenom with the Seahawks lime green there. What a cool patch. James Conner, Travis Kelce. The Commanders are going to get a red Pandora with rookie Trey Amos. So congratulations, Ed, on the Trey Amos red Pandora. And the Commanders regain the lead once again. They're up to 5 now. We're at 14 already, you guys. Tyjae Spears, Xavier Legette's Kid Reporter. Keon Coleman, Devontae. Andrew Van Ginkel on the press proof. The Vikings tie it back up once again. Tyler Loop, rated rookie for the Ravens. What a tough game he had. Autograph, guys. Hey-o. So we are 2 patches in already and an autograph in these bundles. Graydon McGregor for the Jets. David, congratulations. You got an autograph in a bundle. Graydon McGregor autograph for the Jets. Sweet. Pulling an autograph, guys. Let's see if we can do more. Let's get it downtown, too. Michael Pittman, Xavier Worthy. Brock Bowers on the Action All-Pro for the Raiders. Alejandro, congratulations. And the Raiders get to 4 now. They started out slow, but they're picking it up. There's Jake Plummer, Drake London, and another Kid Reporter. Jalen Ramsey, Josh Allen. Cam Skataboo for the Giants. The Giants have understood the task at hand today. They have come out to play for us. There's Cam Skataboo. We got another Gunnar Helm for Tennessee on the press proof. Vernon Davis, Charles Woodson for the Pack. James Cook on the Dominators for the Bills. We got the inducted Eric Allen for the Eagles. That's a cool card for Dan. DK Metcalf, John Elway, Hunter Henry. Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers go to 3. Byshell Tootin on the rated rookie. Riley Leonard on a press proof rated rookie for the Indianapolis Colts. Congratulations, Teresa. And another patch, you guys. Holy smokes. Trey Harris for the Chargers on a rookie phenom. So we are in our second bundle, and we've got our third patch. This bundle, guys, bundle number 2 has delivered so far 2 patches and an auto. So if you were the lucky one to have grabbed this specific bundle at Costco, you would have been ecstatic with an autograph and 2 patches plus, a downtown. Vernon Davis and Charles Woodson. Cowboys are going to get Tyler Booker on the red Pandora. On the red Pandora for the Cowboys. Congratulations, Thomas. There's Nico Collins, William Andrews for the Falcons, Kid Reporter. Kurt Warner, Tony Dorsett. Isaiah Pacheco on the press proof. Michael Williams rated rookie. Isaiah Likely, Overshawn, Michael Meyer for the Raiders. So the Raiders have now tied it back up. We got a 3-way tie on the hit counter at 5, guys. There's another Eric Allen on the inducted. Dave Craig, Jalen McMillan, the Buccaneers. They go to 4. The hit counter, everyone's close. Tyler Boyd, Eric Dickerson. Sinistral for the Commanders. They regain their lead on the hit counter on the press proof. Jihad Campbell for the Eagles. Ricky Williams, Torrey Holtz. We got Lamar Jackson on the Action All Pros. Congratulations to the Ravens, John. That is a nice Lamar Jackson there. I'd say the centering, if you kind of look at it, the centering left to right, not great, but top to bottom's pretty good. Other than that, pretty clean card. The Dolphins going to get red Pandora, Kenneth Grant. So, Benjamin, congratulations on a red Pandora. What a great second bundle so far. Here is Matthew Stafford and Daniel Carlson, kicker alert for the Raiders. So, the Raiders, another one on the hit counter. We get into bundle numero trace. We got Hunter Henry, Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. Matthew Golden for the Packers on the rated rookie. And Jackson Dart on the green press proof for the Giants. Congratulations, Peter. Again, the Giants understood the task today for sure. Kate Otten, the Buccaneers, they tie up the lead now on the hit counter. Marquise Brown. Oh, Quinshawn Junkins on a red Pandora. That's a big one, Dan. That's the type of red Pandoras we want to get. Congratulations, Dan. Quinshawn Junkins on the red Pandora. We got Tremaine Edmonds, Van Ginkel for the Vikings. So all 4 spots are tied at 6 guys. We're at 24 now. Jalen Coker, Cam Chancellor, Emin Worry for the Seahawks, Will Campbell on the press proof rated rookie for the Patriots, L'Jarius Sneed, Levante David for the Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers take their first lead of the hit counter. Dominators, Jeffrey Simmons. This guy's in mention right now for Defensive Player of the Year, apparently. I didn't know too much about the Titans this year, but he's been a good one. Ashton Genty for the Raiders on a red Pandora. Alejandro, congrats. So, guys, let's take a look at our last 2 red Pandoras. The red Pandoras hold their value very well, and these are 2 big ones to get. So, congratulations, guys. Judkins and Genty on the red Pandoras. That is awesome. We got Myles Garrett, Malik Neighbors, Jameson Williams, Jalen Ramsey. Tiamalu on the rookie for the Colts. Mason Taylor, press proof for the Jets, David. Kate Otten for the Buccaneers, who are starting to take a bigger lead now on the hit counter. Marquise Brown, Elite Series, Josh Allen. Nice one for the Bills, Adley J. Gotta get myself some more top loaders here. Adley, congrats. Josh Allen is a tough parallel pull. So that's a good one for the Bills. But Torrey Horton on the press or the red Pandora, for Aaron for the Seahawks. Torrey Horton on the red Pandora. Raiders, Max Crosby. Trevor Lawrence, Adonai Mitchell, Drake May. Dontavian Wicks on the press proof, Kyle McCord rated rookie. Najee Harris, Warren Moon. Champ is here, Zach Bond for Philly. We got Jaden Daniels on the throwback there for the Commanders. The Commanders back up on the hit counter again. Jake Plummer, Drake London, Geno Stone, Alvin Kamara. Boomer Esiason on a press proof. Jaden Higgins rated rookie. Calvin Ridley and Xavier McKinney for the Packers. Action All Pros, the new set king, Myles Garrett for the Browns. Dan, congratulations. The Browns, just every few cards, they throw something at us. Congratulations on the Action All Pros, Myles Garrett. And the Rams are going to get a red Pandora. So congratulations, Benjamin, on the Jaquez Hunter red Pandora. Jordan Love, Malachi Corley, Rex Grossman for the Bears. There's Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. The Commanders tie up the hit counter again. We're up to 29. But the Raiders say, nuh-uh. The Raiders get another one, and Max Crosby on the press proof. Jalen Milroe rated rookie. There's Kyle Pitts, Quincy Williams. Quinn Ewers on the rookies checkerboard for the Dolphins. Benjamin, congratulations. That is a nice one for Quinn. And another bomb squad of Devontae Adams for the Rams. Congrats on the Tay for the Rams. Benjamin, nice work. Justin Fields, Puka Nacua, Jameson Williams, Jalen Ramsey, Tyreek Williams for the Lions. We got Ollie Gordon, rated rookie press proof for the Dolphins. DJ Moore, Bryce Young. Dominators, Travis Kelce for the Chiefs, Dave. And Tyler Warren on a retro rated rookie for the Colts. Congratulations to Teresa on that Tyler Warren. There is Terry Bradshaw. Look at that face guard his helmet had. That's awesome. Roma Dunze, Stevenson, Emmett Smith, Eric Armstead. Press proof for the Steelers. And there's TJ Watts Gray Zabel for the Seahawks rated rookie. There's another TJ regular. Golden Tate. There is Sam Darnold on the throwback for the Seahawks. Jordan Love. Malachi Corley. So 3 of the 5 bundles in, my friends. And we got to 30 on that hit counter. 30 on the hit counter. So I tried to tell you guys, but those of you that made predictions did not have faith in me. You guys are all well under the goal. You guys are all in like the teens and stuff. So take advantage now. We're at sort of what we call the halfway points. In this case, you got 60% of the way through minus those downtown. So we'll say 58% of the way through. But it is now time to update your hit counter predictions. As you can see, we got to 30, and all of the teams are running neck and neck with each other. The Vikings fell a little bit, but they're right there as well. All they need is a couple cards. We got 8 for all the other teams. So it is anybody's game which team is going to take off here. I would say that if you want to napkin math this, going from 30 to 60 would definitely be a safe bet. In fact, I think we're going to go more. Because don't forget, we've got 5 downtowns as well at the end that we're going to go to. So that could be one of these teams for sure. So I'm going to say, my guess, you guys, I'm going to say Commanders, and I'm going to say 62. So we're going to go a little bit higher. Well, actually, we only have 2 left, so maybe I shouldn't be saying we're going to go double up because it's not truly halfway. So I'm going to go 56. Commanders and 56. That's my prediction. And we will see. We have, if you guys also recall, out of 3 bundles so far, we have gotten 3 patches, 3 patches, and an autograph. We've gotten plenty of our red Pandoras. And we've got 2 more bundles to go, plus our downtowns. I would love for one of these packs to have a regular downtown for you guys. I would love for one of these bundles to have another autograph for y'all. A few of these have been pretty thick, so I feel like we're going to get at least one more memorabilia card for sure. But lock in those hit counter predictions. As soon as I rip this last pack and take a drink of water, the hit counter is going to be closed. So get your predictions in now. Which team is going to get the most cards and what the total of all 4 of those spots is going to be. Much better. Here we go. Ready, guys? Let's do it. George Kittle, Mike Williams, Josh Downs, Cameron Jordan on the press proof. There's Dylan Gabriel for the Browns on the rated rookie. Antonio Gibson, Tank Dell. Dominators, Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers, John. Audric Esteem, Brandon Ayuk. Vita Vea for the Buccaneers. So they take the lead at 9. We go to 31. Tony Richardson for the Vikings. So the Vikings are going to play. Hines Ward. Tyler Boyd on the press proof for the Titans. Pat Bryant, rated rookie for the Broncos. Vernon Davis. Charles Woodson again. And here's an Ashton Genty on the 90s Donruss throwback. Congratulations to Alejandro again with another Ashton Genty. And the Raiders get to 9 again. Let's see who the first team to get that double-digit mark is. Sam Laporta, Gabe Davis, Geno Stone, Alvin Kamara. We got Ramondre Stevenson on the press proof. Jackson Dart for the Giants. We'll take that one. Congrats, Peter, again. The Giants doing very well today in our 2 breaks. Ricky Williams, Torrey Holtz, and Legend Series for the Packers, Mason Crosby. I haven't seen this one yet. Ed, that's cool. I'm a Packer fan, so I'm a little biased by it, but I wish his career wouldn't have gone as quiet as it did. He was so good for the Packers for so long. A nice hit there. The Giants, of course, got to get a red Pandora. How about Darius Alexander on the red Pandora? Peter, congrats. Chase Brown, Stephon Diggs, J.K. Dobbins, McFadden, Kyle Van Noy. We got Ladd McConkey on the press proof. Jalen Royals rated rookie. Isaiah Likely, Overshawn. Oh, what a cool card. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. I've only seen a few of these come out. It's cool. I mean, it's nothing major or anything like that. I don't know that we even consider them case hits, but they don't come out very often. So that is a very cool parallel for the Eagles. Congratulations, Dan. What a cool card. Jalen Hurts on the Super Bowl MVP parallel. What a sweet looking card for sure. There's Nick Chubb, Boomer Esiason, Will Anderson Jr., Ryan Thomas, Jim Kelly. Got Juwan Jennings on the press proof. Ollie Gordon rated rookie. Trey Benson, Mike Rozier. The Vikings are going to get an action all-pro of Andrew Van Ginkel. So this is going to be our 8th Viking, and I think 5 of them maybe have been Andrew Van Ginkel. No Justin Jefferson yet that I recall. Van Ginkel on the All-Pros, and the Vikings go to 8 on our hit counter. We've got Theo, Josh Hines-Allen, Commanders, Mike Sanistril. So they go to 9. Still nobody has hit 10 yet. Will Levis, Fred Warner on a press proof. Maxwell Harrison, rookie for the Bills. Patch time. Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. Dan, congratulations. I wish for your sake that was Shador at this point versus Dylan. But it's a rookie quarterback patch. So congratulations on Dylan Gabriel patch. The Raiders, there's Michael Meyer. So the Raiders are our first team to hit double digits. The Raiders are up to 10 and take the lead. Tyler Lockett. Falcons, James Pierce Jr. on the press proof. Adley J, congrats. There's Will McDonald, had a farm. DeAndre Swift, Kid Reporter. A.J. Brown, Stevenson, Eric Armstead on the press proof. Quinn Ewers on the rated rookie. Demario Douglas, Etienne. Best of Instant Penix Jr. for the Falcons. And Devin Neal on the red Pandora rated rookie for the Saints. Kenneth, that is, I believe, your second red Pandora. Congrats. Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold, a Kid Reporter, Jaden Reed, Trey Tucker, Raiders. So all of a sudden the Raiders are establishing a little bit of a lead on the hit counter. We're up to 37. There's another Quinn for the Dolphins. And press proof Will Howard, rookie quarterback for the Steelers. Ed, congrats. Hunter Bijan for the Falcons. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jerry Jeudy on the Dominators for the Browns. Dan, congrats. And we've got Abdul Carter on a rookie Gridiron Kings for Gridiron Rookies, that is, for the Giants. Congratulations, Peter. Abdul Carter on the Gridiron Rookie Kings. Sam Darnold and Jared Goff. We've got one bundle left, plus our oversized downtowns. I'll flash up the hit counter. We're at 37 with the Raiders in the lead right now. We need that to hike up a little bit because I was encouraging you guys to go in the 50s, so we need a big one out of here. There's JSN. Tua. We got Mike Green for the Ravens on a rated rookie. Lambert Smith rated rookie press proof for the Chargers. There's Madison. That's the Dolphins, not the Raiders, unfortunately, for the hit counter. Mapu. Calvin Johnson Megatron on the Gridiron Kings for the Lions. Congrats, Thomas. And Lambert Smith, we just got the press proof of him, and now we get a red Pandora of him for Blake. Blake, congrats. Lambert Smith come out to play for you in this last bundle. Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr., Khalil Mack, Ryan Robinson Jr. for the Commanders. The Commanders now hit double digits, and we're at 38. Tony Richardson, press proof for the Vikings. The Vikings go to 9. Eric Iomenau, rated rookie for the Titans. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry for the Commanders. The Commanders tie it back up at 11, which gets a couple people some leprechauns. And we're getting closer on the hit counter. Michael Pittman, Xavier Worthy. Throwback canvas of Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Alejandro, congratulations. The Raiders having a pretty good break. And that is our 12th Raider. They retake the lead. We're up to 41. That doesn't last long because the Commanders, Zach Ertz. So the Commanders tie it back up, and we're at 42. And the Raiders, we're going punch for punch here. Geno Smith, the Raiders go to 13. We're at 43. There's a kid reporter. J.K. Dobbins, Micah McFadden. Darius Davis on the press proof for the Chargers. There's another one for the Chargers of Lambert Smith. Hoosh Benzada. Byron Murphy for the Vikings. So the Vikings get to double digits. The Buccaneers are the last team in single digits right now. We're up to 44. Joe Burrow on the best of instant. A red Pandora for the Steelers of Derek Harmon, rated rookie. Congrats, Ed. Own another red Pandora. Marv Harrison again. Zach Ertz for the Commanders. Commanders tie it back up. We're at 45. Kid reporter. Will Anderson Jr., Brian Thomas, Fred Warner press proof. That's our second press proof of him for the Niners, Ed. Tyler Warren, rated rookie. Derrick Henry, James Cook. Malik Neighbors on the Elite Series for the Giants, Peter. And Tyler Warren on the Bomb Squad rookie for the Indianapolis Colts. Teresa, congratulations. A little bit left to go here. We got Cam Jordan, Dontavian Wicks, Buda Baker, Ozzie Newsome, Joe Ferguson on the press proof for the Bills, Makuba, rated rookie for the Eagles. Here's Tyler Lockett, Demario Douglas, Riley Leonard on a gridiron rookies, Kings, whatever. Teresa for the Colts. Congratulations. Look how happy Riley Leonard looks to be in that picture. A third bomb squad of Devontae Adams. How about that for the Rams? Congratulations, Benjamin. We got Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill, Richard Todd for the Jets, Aaron Rodgers for the Jets, Julian Love for the Seahawks, Jalen Noel for the Texans. There's Scary Terry again for the Commanders, and they take a sole lead. 14, we're up to 46. Michael Pittman. Will Howard on the retro rated rookies for the Steelers. Ed, congrats. Again, these are sweet looking rookie parallels. A red Pandora after that of Torrey Horton for the Seahawks. Aaron, I believe that is our second red Pandora of him. So Aaron, congrats. Cortland Sutton, Jake Plummer, Bo Nix, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Isaac Tesla on the rated rookie, Darius Alexander for the Giants. You know who? Oh, hey, we got a patch. Nice. Tyler Warren for the Colts. Teresa, congrats. I was just about to say, you know who we haven't seen much of on these Donruss bundles is Cam Ward or Travis Hunter. We've seen most of everyone else show up a lot, but no Cam Ward or Travis Hunter. So maybe Blake and Ed, hopefully for your sake, for those, maybe we've got some oversized downtowns of those guys. Congrats on the Tyler Warren patch. Overshawn Michael Mayer for the Raiders. The Raiders go to tie it back up at 14. We're at 47 on the hit counter. Dontavian Wicks, CJ Stroud. Here's a kid reporter. Mike Evans, the Buccaneers finally hit double digits. They're at 10. We're at 48. Jeffrey Simmons. Here's Tyrone Tracy. We got Will Johnson for the Cardinals. And another patch, guys. So out of 5 bundles, we've got 6 patches, I believe. and an autograph. So some bonus hits today. Congratulations to the Broncos. Thomas R.J. Harvey on the Blaze orange patch. That's a cool card as well. We got the Seahawks lime green, and we got the Buccaneers orange crush on there. Congratulations. Or not the Buccaneers, the Broncos, excuse me. Patriots, Demario Douglas, Travis Etienne. There is King Henry on the throwback for the Ravens. John, Kyler Murray, and Marvin Harrison, and then a Kid Reporter. So that's going to do it for our bundles. We do have our oversized downtowns, you guys. Again, we do have sleeves and top loaders for those, so we're going to put those in when all is said and done and ship them out. I'll show you guys how we're doing on the hit counter right now. We're at 48, and we got a two-way tie. Let's see how much impact these oversized downtowns have on it. And again, that one, I put it at the bottom. There was one that felt super, super thick. Like there might even be a second one in there or something. I don't think these come as patches or anything like that. So there's something going on in that last one. I cannot wait to see that. And I was right, guys. Look, we did save Travis Hunter for the... there we go. Blake, congratulations. Travis Hunter on a rookie downtown. We did not pull him once in the bundles, but we did get a downtown, so that makes up for it. Congratulations. Nice, nice work on that one. Let's see what number 2 has to offer. Travis Hunter being our first downtown. And another good rookie we didn't see much of in this one, so we're pulling these ones out here. Dan, it is Shador. And guys, so I have done in the last 15 bundles that I have done of these Donruss oversized, this is my 5th Shador Sanders. So out of 15 downtowns, 5 of the last 15 have been Shador. Doran, are you making the prediction after I pull these, or are you like Nostradamus? Like the message is coming in the chat, like right as I'm pulling them. So I can't tell if you're calling your shots and you're correct, or if you're just like narrating the break. If you're calling the shots, that's awesome. So we'll see. You called Tet. We'll see if Tet's next. Congrats on this one. That is awesome, Dan. All right, number 3. So 2 good rookies so far. What's number 3 going to bring us? It's not a rookie this time. Benjamin's going to like this one. How about Matthew Stafford? Matthew Stafford for the Rams. Congratulations on that one, Benjamin. Number 4. So it wasn't Tet, unfortunately. And this one's not Tet either. This one's the guy I've seen plenty of as well. This pack, I try and save the packs, but I have just destroyed this one. We've got Calvin Johnson for the Lions. Congratulations to the Lions spots, Thomas. You got a Megatron. The first ever bundle that I opened of Donruss was the Calvin Johnson one. And so this is that one, guys. Again, I don't know if it's just the way they're made, but I'm telling you, it feels heavy. Like it feels almost twice as heavy, maybe even more. Like, I don't know if this is some kind of error pack or something. We will see. It feels like there's more than one card in here. And there is. Oh my God, you guys. I think there's 3 in here. This is bananas. Hold on. Look. Wow. Is that one stuck together? Yes, there's 3. Holy smokes for the Giants, you guys. Some kind of printing error. They stuck together. This one pack. 3 Abdul Carters. Holy smokes, Peter. 3 Abdul Carter rookie downtowns. They were all stuck in one pack. I'm going to guess that was just a printing error, that they all got stuck together. But holy cow, I've not experienced this yet. You know what? I didn't have anything go under 100 today, so this is the first time. I got to light fireworks off for that. 3, have you guys seen this? 3 downtowns in one pack. And it was 3 Abdul Carters, and they were stuck together. So my guess is the machine just wrapped them and didn't get that. But that is absolutely incredible. Talk about bonus hits. And man, Peter, talk about making the giant spot have some ROI for you. 3 of those guys, I've never seen that. I've never even seen 2. I know. I've never seen that happen. I've seen videos where people are like, oh, I bought 2 blaster boxes and got 18 downtowns, which those are always fake. But, like, this is real, guys. You saw it live. You could tell by my reaction. This was not faked at all. 3 Abdul Carters. How cool was that? All right, I'll stop drooling because we got to finish up the break here. That was awesome. So let's recap backwards. I'll do the hit counter, and then we'll kind of recap the break. So for the hit counter, guys, it was a 2-way tie at 14. So if you had the Raiders or the Commanders, like Ed and Alejandro had, you each got a leprechaun. Unfortunately, we didn't hit on the numbers on there. We ended up at 48. So a little bit short there, guys. But congrats, Ed and Alejandro. You guys each earned a leprechaun in this break as well to go with the 6 from earlier. And let's do a recap. Again, we're going to get these guys in top loaders. And man, I still can't believe 3 of them stuck together. So Peter, the Giants, we got 3 Abdul Carters stuck together in one pack. We got Calvin Johnson, Megatron. Matthew Stafford on the oversized downtown. Shedeur Sanders. I want to save this one just to see like if something was different.
Yeah.
And then we've got our final one is Travis Hunter for the Jaguars.
Are you okay if I just take
the
top of
And then here's what I top loaded, guys. We did get a patch, RJ Harvey. Another patch, Tyler Warren. Torrey Horton on the red Pandora. Will Howard on the retro rookies. Riley Leonard on the Gridiron Kings. Tyler Warren Bomb Squad. Red Pandora Harmon. The throwback Genty. Lambert on the red Pandora. Abdul Carter, the guy of the break. Dan, no, sorry. I've announced it a bunch of times, so I don't know when you joined or didn't join, but I've announced it a bunch of times. We had a 3rd break scheduled for today. eBay canceled it on us because apparently they don't like hanger breaks. So they canceled on it. I couldn't do anything about it. They did it when it was too late for me to list anything else. So we're just rolling with 2 breaks today, my man. There's Abdul Carter. Devin Neal on the red Pandora. James Pierce on the red Pandora. Another patch, Dylan Gabriel. Van Ginkel on the All-Pros. Jalen Hurts, that was a cool one as well. Darius Alexander, red Pandora. Jackson Dart. Genty on the throwback. Tyler Warren on the retro. Quinn Ewers on the rookies checkerboard. Darquez Hunter, red Pandora. Myles Garrett, Action All-Pros. Torrey Horton, red Pandora. Josh Allen, Elite Series. Quinshawn Junkins on the red Pandora. Collecting cards since 88. Nice, Cody. Ashton Genty on the red Pandora. Jackson Dart on the press proof. Kenneth Grant on the red Pandora. Lamar Jackson All-Pros. Booker on the red Pandora. Trey Harris on the patch. Riley Leonard on the press proof. Scattaboo. Brock Bowers on the All-Pros. Autograph. Braden McGregor. Trey Amos, red Pandora. Elijah Arroyo patch. Luther Burden. Scattaboo on the rookies. Gunnar Helm, red Pandora. Quinshawn. Tyler Shuck. Quinshawn on the green press proof. Byshell Tootin on the red Pandora. RJ Harvey on the throwback. Jadon Blue on a patch. And Khalil Mullings on the red Pandora. So a whole stack of red Pandoras. And then we got, along with, out of 5 bundles, we got 8 downtowns because that one had 3 stuck together. I guess any of us are wishing we'd have bought that one bundle for ourselves, right? So we got 8 downtowns, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 patches plus an autograph. So 8 downtowns, 6 patches, 1 autograph out of 5 bundles. That was absolutely phenomenal. Cody, I'm not sure what you mean by bringing back card shows. I've seen them popping up like crazy all over the place around us. I know on the East Coast they're getting big too, but I can remember card shows as a kid being a little bit different and a little bit cheaper than they are now. But they are coming back. In fact, I'm going to a card show tomorrow. So guys, it is now time. Again, congrats on the Leprechauns. It's time to do some free stuff before we wrap up our breaks today. We did 2 breaks, so I've got winners for the hit counter and buyers giveaway. I've got a score mega pack and a score retail pack. And for the buyers giveaway, same thing. Some score football packs. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our world-class athletes, Leprechauns, back up on the board. And we are going to, I gotta see if I can bring, I'm missing some of the bottom of the Leprechaun. There they are. There's the rest of them. All right, so we're gonna first clear our list off. And I gotta grab all of our buyers from our 2 football breaks today. There's 32 from Donruss. And here's gonna be 32 from Absolute. There we go. The auto, John, the auto was it was the Jets, like Gregerson Morrison or something like that. It wasn't a big name. But it was a Jets auto. Max just took it away to start sorting everything. I'm sorry. Braden McGregor for the Jets was the auto on that one, John. So here we go, guys. We're gonna lengthen this one up again. We're gonna go 21 seconds on the race. First 2 Leprechauns are gonna win a pack, and then we're gonna do the same thing for your hit counter Leprechauns, my friends. So here we go. Good luck. We got Ed pushing out in the lead right now. Is he gonna hold? It doesn't look like it. Matthew in there. And Ed. So congratulations, Matthew G. You're getting the mega pack coming your way, and Ed, you've got the retail pack coming your way of score. Hopefully there is some good rookies, maybe even an auto in there for you, something like that. Maybe an Arch Manning NAL auto. What do you think? All right, and now we're gonna get our list back up and grab. Where are we going? There we go. I gotta go and grab all of you guys who managed to grab a Leprechaun in our 2 breaks. Only 2 breaks. It wasn't quite as many today, but there are 8 Leprechauns and 2 prizes are going to be won. Shuffle you guys up once or twice, and good luck. Here we go. We got Brian's guy nudging a little bit. Ed's pushing him. We're gonna have someone come from the back. I know it. Look at Robert comes flying out. All right, so Brian, tough luck. You got 3rd and 4th, unfortunately. But thank you to our Leprechauns. Where am I? That was weird. We'll get that one, yeah. All right. I don't know if you guys saw that whole thing because it looked like it was maybe cut off. I'm sorry about that. But Robert D, you got the pack for the hit counter giveaway. And Ed, you managed to grab 2nd place again, so you got 2 packs coming your way off of those. So that is going to do it for us today, guys. 2 absolutely fun football breaks. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. For those of you that were with us in the chat, cannot tell you guys how much we appreciate you doing so. For those of you that were hanging out with us, if you're watching us on replay, hope you enjoyed it. If you guys all can do us a favor, and again, hit that like button, subscribe button, save us as a seller, give us some positive feedback. Whatever you can do to help, it's going to help us grow the network and get bigger, better, faster, stronger, etc., etc. So we really do appreciate that. And don't forget to pop onto the website, cardlines.com. check everything out we got going on there. Fill out that survey and get yourself a $5 coupon at our store. Other than that, guys, nothing left to do but have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves, take care of those around you, and never stop ever chasing that cardboard gold, my friends. Until Sunday night, break number 900. Let's do it. Let's do some baseball. Let's do some prospect edition first off the line. We will see you all Sunday night. I will be right back here on screen. Max is going to be right back with me, and we're going to have a little party on Sunday night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you all soon. Take care.